Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be doing some tips and tricks for you guys. So my first tip is to be really conservative and not lose most parts. So like if you have inventory, if you don't have any more inventory
Gonna need
left,
this.
and you have like a watcher heart, and yeah, you have a watcher heart, and you're about to sell that watcher heart. Um, just like before you do that, think about like if there's anything you would like to do with that watcher heart in particular. Like if you want to buy, I don't know, like the cargo bow that takes a watcher heart, I'm pretty sure, is going to be to kill wildlife. Just, I know some people are just like aiming for these big stuff. But wildlife is really important. Mostly like boars and stuff. So that's how you get more arrows. So if you run them like have 60 arrows instead of just like 20 at max. Okay guys, so I'm moving on to tip number 4, and this is to craft the banuk bows. I have currently the shadow war bow since I can't get the banuk one yet. I get the banuk striker bow and the banuk power shot bow. I recommend the banuk striker bow first, then power shot. And the reason for this, a lot of people think since and merchants in the late game, you can just get this bow and you'll be good for the rest of the game. You would be good if you didn't have those frozen wilds, which you get from buying the game for free. That's the complete edition. So you get some blue gleam. You go to this bow, and seeing by the stats, you have 280 damage. No, wait, 160 damage in this bow, which is pretty good. And looking at the shadow bow, you only have 60 damage. Hey guys, so now I'm doing tip number 3. Let's get to it. Tip number 3 is going to be your skill points. Skill points are very important. So the first skill points that you should get, when you start the game, you get 3 skill points. So instead of like continuing through the game, just press the D-pad and you go over here. You can get silent strike, which is pretty good. Kills watchers immediately. Get hunter reflexes, which is also pretty good, since you can shoot without needing your concentration, and that's gonna be the 3rd skill point. And then when you get a 4th skill point, you should probably waste it on scavenger and gatherer, since you will need a lot of heals in this game. Yeah. And the main path that I recommend you after you get those 3 is going to the brave one, concentration, giving heavy lifter. You're never really gonna be using this too much, but it's still good to know. Then you go to double shot, which I know some of you might think that it goes like this, but it actually goes from this to this. Yeah, you get heavy lifter, double shot, triple shot, and then continue on this path back down. Okay guys, right now I'm the last tip, one of the last tip. I don't think this is the last one though, which is doing the overrides. Overrides are so important in this game. Like if you're fighting something strong, I guess, like if you're gonna fight a thunderjaw, like there's 2 thunderjaws nearby. I'm pretty sure if you complete every single one of your overrides, I'm just missing 2. You'll be able to override that thunderjaw and like make it help you kill the thunderjaw, the other one. Then you can kill it after if you have a specific skill, which is where is it? This is one skill. Yeah, where this thing it will be overridden for the entire time until it dies, so you can just like shoot it until it dies. It's pretty cheap, but it works, and that's that. So yeah, let's get on with the next tip. Okay guys, right now I'm the last tip, one of the last tip. I don't think this is the last one though, which is doing the overrides. Overrides are so important in this game. Like if you're fighting something strong, I guess, like if you're gonna fight a thunderjaw, and, like there's 2 thunder jaws nearby. I'm pretty sure if you complete every single one of your overrides, I'm just missing 2, you'll be able to override that thunder jaw and like make it help you kill the thunder jaw, the other one. Then you can kill it after if you have a specific skill, which is where is it? This is one skill. Yeah, where this thing it will be overridden for the entire time until it dies, so you can just like shoot it until it dies. It's pretty cheap, but it works, and that's that. So yeah, let's get on with the next tip. Okay guys, right now one of the last tip. I don't think this is the last one though, which is doing the overrides. Overrides are so important in this game. Like if you're fighting something strong, I guess, like if you're gonna fight a thunderjaw, and like there's 2 thunderjaws nearby. I'm pretty sure if you complete every single one of your overrides, I'm just missing 2, you'll be able to override that thunderjaw and like make it help you kill the thunderjaw, the other one. Then you can kill it after if you have a specific skill, which is where is it? This is one skill. Yeah, where this thing it will be overridden for the entire time until it dies, so you can just like shoot it until it dies. It's pretty cheap, but it works, and that's that. So yeah, let's get on with the next. I guess I got another tip. This is one of pretty sure this is tip number 5. I really don't know. I'll correct myself if I got it wrong. But right here, I'm gonna show you guys the 5th tip thing, which is your first attack in the game. Like when you are about to start killing machines, how you should approach them, and like the strategy to kill them. I'm not gonna like go on an in-depth guide on each machine in the game. I'm just gonna do it with some watchers since they died immediately to most things. Get rid of watchers. Just sneak down. You just do your slide attack and press R1. Kill them pretty easily. Then you just hit the weak point, which is this. I'm just gonna hit it anyway. Doesn't matter. Story mode just for the video. Just gonna switch here. Okay. And they have like a canister, which is like this little part thing that is green. I'm pretty sure they do this, but with fire arrows, if you hit that little green. Wait, I'm pretty sure these things have canisters. They're just watchers. Yeah, but some creatures have green things and like their back or their belly. Like it's covered by glass. If you shoot it with a fire arrow, if the creature explodes, right? I'ma just cut and like transition it to I can show you guys. That there's like a little cracking sound. It's like run away, and that happens. Now I'm gonna talk about potions, and I'm gonna tell you guys what potions I think are actually good. And as you can see, these are the potions that I think are good. This one boosts your health from 700, which I'm pretty sure it's like level 50 health, to 850. And this is a normal health potion, it starts 150 health. So like if they hit you for 150 and you're back at 700, you drink it and you get back to full health. This one's if you're really low, you drink it, you get back to full health. It's pretty self-explanatory. And yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more tips. I'm pretty sure, I don't know how much this is, but I'm probably just gonna do one more tip. So we're back in the menu for this next tip, and this is gonna be modifications. Modifications are very good in this game. Mostly ones who directly affect your weapons and armor. This one, I have this armor. I know it's pretty good. It's the Shadow Stalwart Heavy. For the weapons, it's not like the armor, because this is not really that as good as this one. Okay, so this provides health recovery over time. Some people like that. I personally don't like that. I would just use like my health potions, stuff like that. This one, when you get hit by the Watcher's blinding effect, you don't get blind, so that's pretty good. It's also have some modifications here, which is range attack, receive, stealth weave, and corruption weave. I might change this when I get another stealth one. Wait, I do have, okay. I got 2 stealth ones and 1 corruption. Corruption is for like when like the thing is corrupted, of course, but it actually helps a lot. There's quite a few corrupted things. If you're like fighting corruptors, they're corrupted, of course, and yeah, that will help you a lot. Also, this set, I recommend 2 sets for the early game, and 1 set, and 2 other sets for the late game. Right now, without the complete edition, like without the Frozen Wilds completed, because you still have to do that part, I think the cruccial storm thing is pretty good. It protects you against attacks, no elemental thing, which is better than having the elemental ones, since not every machine has elemental damage. Plus, it has the modification slot. Banuk Ice Hunter Heavy is not really that good. It isn't one of my top 5s, but it's not as good as these 2, which is the cruccial Silks Heavy, and the Shadow Stalwart Heavy. I like this one just because of the 3 modifications. Not a lot have 3 modifications. This one also has 3 modifications, but the harder part is that you have to be later in the game for some reason to get it, because you will be able to unlock this, and then you buy this, and you're able to unlock this. That's later in the game. So if you haven't got to that place, cruccial Silks. But if you have Shadow Stalwart Heavy. There's also the Shield Weaver, but I don't like that one. Like, you get hit and you don't take any damage. It's kind of cheaty. I don't like it. Plus, it doesn't have any modification slots. So if you're like playing New Game Plus, I just don't really like it. It's not that good in my eyes. So that's why I haven't got it yet, because I tried it before, because I learned about this game from one of my friends. But I don't really like it. So yeah, moving on to the next. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, by the way. I love you guys. See ya tomorrow.